The Southern Vermont Arts Center's Board of Trustees has announced that Elizabeth Paxson, a resident of Dorset, will be taking over the reins of the Arts Center in early September as its new executive director. She replaces Joan Tieford, who has served as an interim director since July of 2016. Paxson takes over the running of the 100-acre complex, which includes the main galleries of the Yester House, the 400-seat Arkell Pavilion, where concerts and other performing arts events are staged, along with the Elizabeth D.C. Wilson Museum, a relatively newer structure which also offers gallery space for exhibits. This year also marks the 100th anniversary of the groundbreaking for the Yester House, originally built as a private residence. It became the centerpiece of the Arts Center in 1950, when it became the home of the Southern Vermont Artists, a group of local artists who had staged exhibits of their work in Manchester and Dorset since 1922. Last week, Paxson talked about her new post along with Judy McCormick, the current president of the SVAC's Board of Trustees, beginning with a question about what made the trustees choose her for the job, and in turn, what drew her to the Arts Center.
She had a wonderful background that was both visually and sensitive to what we would be looking for in an executive director.
So as a newcomer to Vermont, this has been a place that I've really enjoyed, and to be able to be a part of it and serve as the executive director and in the community just really inspired me.
Okay. So each of you, I'm sure, has some sort of vision in where you'd like to see the institution go, and I wondered if you could both talk about that for a minute or two. I don't care who goes first, but is there some goal, some overarching idea that you'd like to see in a year or 2 or 5 the Arts Center is doing something?
Well, our mission statement is to promote and nurture the relationship with arts in the community, and I think that the more people that come up here and see what a wonderful place we have, the much more viable we are for the community.
Yes, and we see a very bright future for SVAC as we move and continue with our programs and our education and School for the Arts, and there's so many vibrant and good programs we currently do, and that pathway for the future just will make it even more engaging and our outreach to the community, allowing us to be more connected.
We incorporate all of the arts up here on this campus. It's such a beautiful place to come. We've got paths to walk up into Nature Conservancy land, and there's so many more ways to think of art other than the traditional visual arts and performing arts.
Both Judy McCormick and Elizabeth Paxson then also discussed some of the challenges they saw the Arts Center facing in the coming months and years.
Well, coming on board, one of the things that really has come to light is how strong the board is. And I think with a committed executive director and a very unified message, we can take what we have in our tradition and move it forward and really work on reshaping that messaging and really where people understand who we are and where we want to go. And come join us.
And of actually keeping a facility running like this. You know, the Yester House is 100 years old. And there'll be reservations and capital improvements to the Wilson Museum and Gallery. But we have a fabulous exhibit over there right now, I Choose Film, a photography exhibition that's solely based on film photography. It's forward thinking, but of the past as well. Well, I know the Art Manchester is something that we would like to build on. I think that that's a wonderful opportunity for the Arts Center to be downtown and also support our artist members and just give more visibility to the art that's in this community with people. That is a continuing thought. You know, we will definitely be looking forward to doing some things with the community. Well, the ITV Fest is something that we're doing this fall, and we're partnering with all the different venues for ITV Fest, and that's another way of just working with the community and becoming more involved in it.
The Southern Vermont Arts Center has enjoyed a preeminent role in the world of arts and culture in southern Vermont and Bennington County for many years. It has hosted several high-profile exhibits by artists such as Andy Warhol, Linda McCartney, Gloria Vanderbilt, and many others. It currently has an exhibit of works by member artists on display at the Yester House, with concerts taking place in the Arkell Pavilion by the Manchester Music Festival. There's also a photography exhibit going on right now at the Wilson Museum. The Arts Center has also historically offered a range of education programs for artists young and old. One of the lesser-known facts about the Southern Vermont Arts Center is that it is the site of the largest sculpture garden in the state of Vermont. Elizabeth Paxson was born and raised in Winooski and is a graduate of the University of Vermont. She brings a strong business background to her new post, which she will assume full-time in early September. According to a press statement announcing her appointment, she brings skills and experience in building brand awareness, sales, and executive management to the Arts Center. For the GNET TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.